that, what happened? We have Carnatic Wars. So among 5 European countries, they have the competition. In that competition, all the Portuguese, Dutch, Danish, they quit India. Except Portuguese, Goa. Except Portuguese, they captured Goa. Except that Portuguese lost all the areas in India to England. And Netherlands and Danish, they quit India. They left India. But only French was there and England was there. There were the clashes between the Britishers and French. What happened? The Britishers and French gradually they entered into the political system of India. In the beginning, they started the entrance to the politics in India in South Madras area, Carnatic area. That's called Carnatic area. That's why the chapter is called Carnatic Wars. Carnatic means northeast Tamil Nadu area. Northeast Tamil Nadu area, Carnatic, the area which is called Carnatic. There were 3 wars. First Carnatic War, second Carnatic War, and third Carnatic War. You remember, the Carnatic Wars are most important. We will get 1 or 2 questions from Carnatic Wars. Definitely, we can get the 1 or 2 questions from Carnatic Wars. Right? So, there were 3 Carnatic Wars. First Carnatic War, second Carnatic War, and third Carnatic War. These Carnatic Wars, by the interference of England and France, or Britishers and French. So they are called Carnatic Wars. And after Carnatic Wars, we know that establishment of British Empire. See, Britishers established their empire in India. That is called establishment of British Empire. So, do you know 1757? What is 1757 importance? 1757 Plassey War. 1757 Plassey War. Because of Plassey War, the Britishers defeated the Bengal Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla. So the Bengal Nawab, they defeated Bengal Nawab. Okay, so that Bengal Nawab was defeated by the Britishers in Plassey War. Okay, so they defeated and killed the Bengal Nawab, right, and established British Empire. From 1773 onwards, the East India Company was ruling India, especially from Bengal area. That's why, so this is called establishment of British Empire in India. The Britishers established their empire in Bengal because of Plassey War. 1757. And 1764, we have Buxar War, Buxar Battle of Buxar. Yes, so because of Buxar Battle of Buxar, the Britishers totally occupied North India. The Britishers totally occupied North India. So this is called British establishment of British Empire in India. While Britishers ruling India, there were the socio and religious movements were occurred. Socio-religious movements were occurred in India during the period of 18th and 19th centuries. socio and religious movements. Socio and religious movements. So, especially to awakening Indian people, to awakening the Indian people. There were socio and religious movements in 18th and 19th centuries. Okay? In that, regarding that movement, we have Brahma Samaj, and Arya Samaj, and Prardhana Samaj, like this. There are so many socio and religious movements in India during the period of British ruling. So, Brahma Samaj, who established Brahma Samaj? Brahma Samaj was established by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Brahma Samaj was established by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. And Arya Samaj established by Dayananda Saraswati. Arya Samaj was established by Dayananda Saraswati. Prardhana Samaj was established by Atmaram Panduranga. And Ramakrishna Mission was established by Vivekananda. So, there were so many movements in India during the period of 18th and 19th centuries to awakening the Indian society. Those were socio and religious movements in 18th and 19th century. Very interesting lesson. Very interesting lesson. And next chapter, Indian National Movement. Indian National Movement. Most important chapter, Indian National Movement. It is most important chapter, Indian National Movement. You see, because of British administration, our Indian national leaders started the movement towards independence. That is called Indian National Movement. That is called Indian National Movement. You see, from 1885 to 1947. This is called Indian National Movement period. 1885 to 1947. Before that, we have 1857 revolution. Before that, we have 1857 revolution. Okay? What was the 1857 revolution? Yes, it's also called Sipahis revolution. Also called First War of Indian Independence. 1857 revolution, First War of Indian Independence, and Sipahis mutiny. Sipahis mutiny. That's why after that, in Sipahis mutiny, Jhansi Lakshmibai, Nana Sahib, Tantia Tope, Bhakta Khan, etc. patriots participated in that 1857 revolution. Who are that? Jhansi Lakshmibai, Nana Sahib, Tantia Tope, Bhakta Khan, Hazrat Mahal Begum, etc. patriots participated in 1857 revolution. That is called First War of Indian Independence, also called Sipahis mutiny, also called 1857 revolution. So after that concept, we have to listen about Indian national movements, right? So Indian national movement started from 1885 onwards. So in 1885, do you know the date, the year 1885? Do you know that 1885 date? Year establishment of Indian National Congress. Establishment of Indian National Congress. 1885. W.C. Banerjee was the chairman of Indian National Congress. A.O. Hume established Indian National Congress. From that incident onwards, up to 1947, there was Indian National Movement. Basically, in Indian National Movement, we have three ages or three stages. One, moderates stage, moderates. So, in Indian National Movement, we have three stages. First one is moderate stage. Second one is extremist stage. Extremist stage. And third, Gandhi stage. Third, Gandhi stage. So here we have three stages in Indian national movement. We have three stages. One, moderate stage. Two, extremist stage. Third, Gandhi stage. This is called Indian national movement. These stages of Indian national movement. The stages of Indian national movement. So first one is moderate stage. Moderates, Mitavadulu. What is the meaning of moderates? Mitavadulu. Right? So Gopalakrishna Gokhale, Surendranath Banerjee, Dadabhai Nauroji, Firoz Shah Mehta, Anandacharyalu, all these are called moderates in Indian national movement. Yes, the moderates. Who are the moderates? Gopalakrishna Gokhale, he was father of Indian national movement, Gopalakrishna Gokhale. Moderates. What is the meaning of moderates? The people who speak peacefully. People who speak peacefully and adjustment methods. They are called moderates. So, in Indian national movement, moderates were Gopalakrishna Gokhale, Dadabhai Nauroji, W.C. Banerjee, Surendranath Banerjee, Anandacharyalu, Firoz Shah Mehta, etc. People are called moderates. Their method, their approaching method will be peacefully. And next, extremists. You know, extremists. So extremist means the people who followed serious methods in Indian national movement. The people who followed serious methods. The people who followed revolutionary methods. That is called extremist stage. Ativada Yugamu. Extremist stage. Ativada Yugamu. Right? So here, who are the extremists? Aravind Ghosh, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpati Rai, Bipin Chandra Pal, etc. are called the extremists in Indian national movements. Who is that? So, first one, Aravind Ghosh. Second, Bala Gangadhar Tilak. Third, Lala Lajpati Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. So, these are called extremists. You know, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, he fought against the Britishers by giving the slogan, Swaraj is my birthright. Swaraj Jamuna Janma Hakku, he says like that. Swaraj, independence is my birthright. Bala Gangadhar Tilak has the title, Lokamanya. Bala Gangadhar Tilak has the title, Lokamanya. Okay, so he was arrested. And he was in Mandalay jail. He wrote the books, Archaic Om of Vedas, and so Gita Rahasya, Archaic Om of Vedas, Gita Rahasya, etc. Books were written by Bala Gangadhar Tilak. So he was the extremist. He was the extremist. And you know, Lala Lajpati Rai belongs to Lahore area. Lahore area, Lala Lajpat Rai. The Lion of Punjab, Punjab Kesari, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Bipin Chandra Pal, a great orator. Bipin Chandra Pal, all these people are called extremists. In Indian national movement, we have second stage, that was extremist stage. Aravind Ghosh, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpati Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. They are the extremists in Indian national movement. And finally we have Gandhi stage. Gandhi stage. Gandhi was staying in South Africa. In 1915, Gandhi came to India on the request of Gopalakrishna Gokhale. Right? Gandhi was staying in South Africa. From 1893 to Up to 1915, he was there in South Africa. So, from 1893 to 1915, Mahatma Gandhi was there in South Africa. But you know, Bala Gangadhar Tilak died. There is no leader to our national movement. Our national movement requires the leader to take forward Indian national movement. That is why Gopalakrishna Gokhale invited, welcomed Mahatma Gandhi from South Africa. So Mahatma Gandhi came to India in 1915 in the month of January. So whenever Mahatma Gandhi came to India and he started roaming in India, he was wandering in India. He wanted to know the problems in India. Because of that reason, he did 3 unofficial movements in India. Those were Champaran movement, Kheda movement, Ahmedabad Mills labor movement. He did 3 movements in Indian national movement. Okay, first one is Champaran, second one Kheda, third Ahmedabad Mills labor incidents. So before joining in Indian national movement, before entering into Indian national movement, Gandhi did 3 private movements. Those movements were, first one Champaran movement, second one Kheda movement, third one Ahmedabad Mills movement. After that, Gandhi entered into Indian national movement officially in 1920. Okay, the first movement was done by Gandhi, that was non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement. Okay, so he conducted so many movements in Indian national movement: non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, salt satyagraha, Quit India movement. So he conducted so many movements in India for the independence of India. So this is called Gandhian stage. Gandhian stage. Okay, and after that we have Indian Independence Act 1947, 15th August, India got independence because of Indian Independence Act. So this is the last chapter. So here, after the completion of this chapter, we have to discuss about Governor Generals and Viceroys in India. So we have to take the list of Governor Generals and Viceroys of India. For example, you see Cornwallis, William Bentinck, Wellesley, Dalhousie. So there are so many Governor Generals and Viceroys. We have to teach about them briefly. So finally, we can teach about that Governor Generals and Viceroys. So this is called the syllabus of Indian history for Group 1, Group 2, Sub-Inspector, Group 3rd and other examinations. So Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Sub-Inspector and other examinations. Okay, this is the Indian history syllabus. So we teach each and every point in this syllabus, in these videos. That's why we give you maximum information. But if you follow our video, you will get good marks. You will be scoring good marks, good scoring because of this video. That's why this is Indian history syllabus. In the beginning I told you Indian history has 3 parts: modern, ancient history, medieval history and modern history. Okay, ancient, medieval and modern. All will be covered in this syllabus. All will be covered in this syllabus. So generally you see from here we have to say up to this point, from here to here. So Indus Valley Civilization to Delhi Sultans, we can say this is a ancient history. And from here we have to see up to here. So up to here we can say modern history. Up to here we can say modern history. Right? We can say modern history. Sorry, medieval history. From here up to here we can say this is modern history. So basically Indian history has three parts: ancient history, medieval history and modern history. Right? So this is the syllabus for Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, sub-inspectors. If you follow this video, if you follow this teaching, you will be scoring very well. I hope you may get success if you follow this video. So I give you every point from the corner of the topic. I can give you information. I can explain every point. I won't leave any question, any point, even though simple point also. I won't leave any point. This is the Indian history point. Every point will be covered. But I am not saying the story, unnecessary stories. So we are giving you the information for the purpose of the examination. Somebody will give you history, they can teach by saying stories, by saying unuseful stories. But we need the accurate syllabus and accurate points, accurate information. We have to teach for the examination pattern. Examination purpose, not for the general class, not for the general academic classes. In the academic classes, we can teach whatever the stories. But here, Sukshmamlo Moksham concept. Sukshmamlo Moksham concept. We have to teach every point periodically, orderly, for the purpose of the examination. Okay, if you listen this lesson, you may understand easily, you can't get any boring. So, and examination, it covers an examination system, point to point. So this is Indian history. Okay, I hope you may follow this video properly. Okay, all the best, wish you all the best and best success. Right?